Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host Daniel, and today we are going to be taking a look at 9 Star Wars mysteries that remain unsolved. Number 9. Where is the rest of Yoda's species? From Sand People to Ewoks, most of the strange and wonderful creatures in Star Wars have at least a few of their own kind to keep them company, but not, it seems, Yoda. George Lucas himself has been notoriously secretive about Yoda's species and past, so he must know something we don't. The prequels did include another Yoda-like figure in the form of Yaddle, but she didn't actually ever do or say anything. Number 8. What happens with Leia and the interrogation droid? Cast your mind back to episode 4, and you'll remember Darth Vader leaves Princess Leia in a room with a sinister-looking interrogation droid, and then the incident is never mentioned again. Presumably, the Empire wanted answers, and presumably, Leia didn't supply them. But the next time she appears, she doesn't look like she's being brought close to death and back. We suspect a cutscene or two is to blame. Number 7. Why does Luke forget his aunt and uncle? Another mystery we can probably chalk up to someone in the editing room is the relatively calm way Luke responds to the death of his aunt and uncle, the people who've raised him, and the rather callous way he never talks about them again after his leaving his home. Sure, Uncle Owen was kind of a jerk and all Aunt Beru was good for was serving blue milk with dinner, but still, that's cold, Skywalker. Number 6. How did the Death Star plans leak out? Leaving one huge space station with critical vulnerability looks foolish. Do it a second time and questions are going to be asked by upper management. In fact, the Empire apparently leaked the Death Star 2 plans to entrap the rebels, but there's no definitive answer for what happened to the first Death Star, at least until Rogue One comes out. A better question on that note, is filling in this gap with another prequel really a good idea? Number 5. Who actually built the Millennium Falcon? Few ships in the Star Wars universe are as iconic as the Millennium Falcon, but we've never heard much about where it came from and who actually built it. Like Yoda, it stands as an unexplained island on its own, though such as its allure to the various expanded universe stories have attempted to fill in the blanks left out by the original films. Number 4. How are the rebels funded? Star Wars is essentially a western set in space, so perhaps we shouldn't dig into the economics of its universe too much. But who's funding the Rebel Alliance in its fight against the Empire? Loans, raids on Empire strongholds, and secret backers have all been suggested. But the topic isn't definitely addressed in the Lucasfilm movies. X-Wings don't grow on trees, you know. Number 3. Where did Vader go after episode 4? The end of A New Hope sees Darth Vader spinning off into space in a damaged TIE fighter, which rather conveniently ensures he's avoided getting blown to bits inside the Death Star. But what happened next? Presumably there weren't any Empire outposts in the vicinity, and the TIE fighter is a short-range ship, so where did he go, and how did he survive? Number 2. Why doesn't Obi-Wan recognise C-3PO or R2-D2? The prequel movies unintentionally raise all kinds of questions about the original trilogy, not least this one. Why doesn't Obi-Wan recognise C-3PO or R2-D2 in episode 4? Various fan explanations have put it forward, but the real reason is this. George Lucas never imagined he would get the chance to make 3 prequels while shooting Star Wars. Number 1. How long does Luke's training take? This is an issue that always crops up in discussions of Star Wars anomalies. Luke's Jedi training with Yoda seems to take several weeks, whereas events happening elsewhere at Cloud City only take a few days. So which was it? Unfortunately, there's no simple answer for this one. It's a mystery that's likely to remain unsolved. Well, anyway guys, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check the links in the description below for more of my top 10 videos. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you watch my next videos where I'll be doing more top 10s and other videos for you guys to watch. Anyway, I have been your host Daniel. I hope to see you soon. I'll speak to you later.